But one of the things that we've continuously heard is from all the developmentals that we run into is it depends on what facility that you go to. Some of them, you dive in, you're into training in no time, you're completing some certifications, or you're having to wait 4 months, 6 months, a year or longer, or it takes X number of positions in order to achieve just D1. It's something that we need to tackle as a union when we talk about wages and compensation, not just talking about figuring out a way to get crumbs, but ways to truly move us forward. One of the ideas that spawned out of a conversation from there is, what does it look like going to your first facility? And something that Jamal and I would propose immediately when we enter is going from the academy and then starting as soon as the day one you arrive at your facility at whatever that first developmental step is. So if it's D1 for your facility, it's not a certification to get there. You walk in, it's D1 that day. If you're going to walk in and it's D3 after your first certifications, you start at the D3 position. And that happens in a lot of our smaller facilities and our lower level facilities that are out there. They're going to get paid that anyways, right, as they move and progress through. But the significance of that raise and the investment in that employee is what's going to give them the ability to have a wage that's livable. We're talking about rent over $3,000. You either live an hour and a half away and spend the money on $5 a gallon of gas, or you live for $3,000 a month and you stay at home and do nothing else because of it. This doesn't fix all the wages. There are other ideas that are out there. We need to ensure that we're negotiating wages and compensation for everyone. This is just one component and one aspect of it. And that has come from engaging member after member. And we know that that is a tangible thing that we could go out, that we could stand behind of, again, leaving the academy. The day one you show up at your facility, go to your first developmental level pay setting, and actually start putting you at the ability to have some quality of life while you're going through training.
This is one of those things where we're saying we're not adding a dollar to the contract in doing this. All we're doing is saying, let's take care of these people when they walk through the door so that they're not showing up, and training can be up front in their brain, and they're not concerning themselves with how am I going to pay my bills. I think it'll go a long way toward their success. I think it makes our entire union better if we were able to do something like that. Again, can't negotiate that via FaceTime. I definitely don't have our counterparts here, but want to talk about some of the things that we think can actually be implemented.
Yeah, and we don't think that that's the make-whole remedy either, right? It doesn't suddenly fix the wages, the compensation that's out there, the economic changes that are occurring and going on. This is just another idea that we're going to build in to the entire package.